Hello everyone, today I'm going to be walking you through the lower body equipment here at the Texas Women's University Houston campus gym. First I'm going to show you how to adjust each of these little knobs. So this one right here adjusts the back pad that's supposed to sit at your ankle. This next adjustment right over here, this one is for changing how much of a range of motion you can do while performing the movement. So this would be full range of motion, and moving all the way back would be less range of motion. All right. And right back here, there's another knob. You will be able to adjust how far up and how far down the pad is. Okay, let's go ahead and hop onto the machine, and I'm going to demonstrate how to use it. Make sure before you start any sort of movement, you set the weight to one that works for you. I would suggest starting at a lighter weight if you're a beginner and work your way up from there. Okay, so now we are performing the movement. Notice how I am keeping my bum down. I am squeezing my core, and I am holding on to the handles at the very end of the machine. I am hinging right at the knees, pausing at the top, and slowly lowering right back down. You want to make sure that when you're performing the movement, the lower padding is sitting right at those ankles and doesn't roll up to the calves. That is it for the lying hamstring curl machine. We're moving on to the next one, which is hip abductors. So again, here's how to adjust the machine. This is how you move the seat up and down. Now, preferably with this machine, we'd want it sitting up. So I'm going to go ahead and put it all the way up. This machine can be used in two different ways, so I'll go ahead and show you how. Let's get seated, and I'll show you how to adjust how far out or how far in the pads can go in the center. Let me change the weight real quick. Okay, so there's a knob down to the right over here. There we go. That'll adjust how far out your legs will go and how far in your legs will go. Let's hop right back. All right, starting off with hip adductors, you're going to move the machine all the way out, and you're going to push in, working those inner thighs, just like so. Make sure you are holding onto those handles to the side, keeping your back and your butt flat against the seat, coming in, squeezing, and coming right back out. Make sure to breathe while you're doing the movement, so breathe out when you come in, and breathe in when you go out. And what's cool about this machine is that you can do both adduction and abduction. So here I'm going to go ahead and change the direction of the padding. Perfect. And now the setup is great for hip abductors. So that's going to work those outer hips. Get back on the machine, hold on to the handles, and you can move out, hold, and come right back in. You're going to feel that burn on the outer side of your hips. Notice how when I'm performing the movement, I'm holding my body down by holding the handles at the side, and my heels are placed firmly down on the bottom foot placements. Good. Again, make sure that core is tight, butt is down, back is flat against the seat, and you're breathing while you're doing the movement. Go ahead and pull that lever to the side to adjust the machine so that it'll be nice and easy for you to step out. Okay, and that is it for the hip abductor adductor machine. Let's move on to our leg press. So we have a seated leg press here. I'm going to show you how to adjust the seat. You just pull the knob out and you move the seat up and down as you please. Normally the seat will be straight up, so I'm going to move it back up to that setting. And down here we have the knob that controls how far away you are from the press itself. Here I am trying to pull the knob to show you. Okay, there we go. As you can see, we can move the press in and out with this knob. Good. You want to set it at a distance where you can still put your feet in, but you're also at that starting position. I'm a little close here, but I'm gonna make it work. Okay, you want to press all the way up and come all the way down. Now, some things to keep in mind when you're doing the leg press is you never want to lock out your knees. You want to keep them slightly bent at all times. So here I am demonstrating to you. That's bent. And this is locking out. Do not lock your knees out. That's a no-no. Okay, back to the movement. Make sure your back is pressed against the back of the seat. Make sure you're breathing. Big breath in, breathe out when you push. Big breath, breathe out when you push. Good. You should be feeling this in your legs, in your quad muscles, in your glute muscles. The placement of your feet will help determine which muscles you're working. So the higher up you place them, the more glutes and hammies, and the lower, the more quads. Okay, moving on to the next machine. Here we are adjusting. Again, make sure that you adjust with the yellow knobs before you start your workout so that it properly aligns with everything for your body. For this one, you will be doing a hamstring curl seated. And so there's a lot to adjust here. This is how we adjust the back seat. And now we're hopping on it. This adjusts how far up and down this little pad goes. And you would want this pad to sit right at the back of your ankles, just like so. Okay, and this little pad on your knees, you want it to be right on top, right above your knees. Good. And now we're ready to perform the movement. So for this, you want to curl all the way down, slight pause, and come up nice and slow. Make sure you're breathing. Good. In order to get out, you want to adjust that pad on top. Come right out. This is me pretending that my hamstring is hurting. Don't mind that. Next machine, we have our leg extensions. And so again, yellow knobs to adjust. Here's me adjusting the back seat all the way back or all the way forward. Since I am on the shorter side, I'm moving the seat all the way up for all of these machines. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to adjust a couple more things. So here I am getting on the seat. You want your knees to be slightly off the seat and you want your ankles to be right at the padding at the bottom. This would be a good adjustment for me, but I'm going to go ahead and show you how to adjust the padding at the bottom just in case you need to. So what you would want to do is twist this to the left here and move the padding up and down like so. And then you turn the knob to the right in order to tighten. Great. Now you can hop back on. Make sure everything is where it should be. To the left over here, if you adjust this knob, you can adjust your range of motion for the machine. So let's see, I adjusted all the way to the end. As you can see, I cannot move at all. And if I adjust it into the middle, I can move up to the middle, right about here. And if I adjust it all the way back to full range of motion, I can perform the full range of motion for the movement. This knob out to the side here will adjust how far up and how far down the padding will go within that range of motion. Let's move it back down to the starting position and we're ready to perform the movement. Make sure you change your weights. So for leg extensions, you want to make sure that at the top, you're having a slight pause and you're squeezing those quads. 1, 2, and we're coming right back down. You shouldn't be feeling any pressure or tension on your knees. You should be feeling it in the quads. Good, nice squeeze and come right back down. Make sure your butt stays down on the seat. It'll help to hold down those handles at the side. And when you're done with the movement, you can go ahead and adjust at the side here to move that padding up and get out nice and easy. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you check out our upper body demonstration video and have a great day.